like my last real startup, I think was Radian 6, and that was like we exited in 2011, I think, to Salesforce. And then I went like right into the deep end of Salesforce. So like the contrast between those things was pretty massive. And I've done a couple of like mid-scale or like scale-up organizations with Sysomos and Hootsuite in the middle. So I've seen kind of the spectrum. And the scrappiness of startup marketing is really fun, but often comes with the challenge of category definition or reframing category definition in a market that is already has some like predetermined notions about like where you fit in that ecosystem. So there's a huge hill to climb with product market fit and positioning to get right at the outset because it drives everything. Like that drives your ability to build pipeline and revenue reliability. And getting, if you're in a SaaS world, like the almighty MRR or ARR, like you've got to have those things, but you can't do that unless you're positioned properly in a category. When you get to the, like an organization at the scale of Salesforce or LinkedIn, one of the biggest challenges is almost an embarrassment of riches. Like you have so many things you could do, and oftentimes so many silos and functions and priorities that like marketing gets a little navel gazy. So you start to add like all of your marketing to yourselves more than you're focused on your customer. And in my early days of startups, I was in customer meetings. I was talking to customers. I was working with customers. So I had a really close bead on what they were dealing with. You lose some of that in a bigger organization, the further away, and in the more senior you get as a marketer, like the further away from the customer you get, the more you work on like your own sets of assumptions versus being really tight with the customers you work with. So the complexity of the organization, like you get in your own way a lot more when you're bigger because you're managing the internal politics and silos and all that kind of stuff, as opposed to being really laser focused on what you need to solve for your customer base.